Thrilled to have you here today. I'm going to open up some wine. I think I drank all the Chateau Montelena in stock. So I have some Sauvignon Blanc. I don't know if anyway, it's this Saint Supere. Oh, I don't know. We will see if it's good. When you start to run out of wine because you're doing design sips every week and, there's a lot of wine being tossed around while we speak about interior design. So, we are going to have like an old school style design sips because Sarah Harris is in town. Her name is Sarah Kate. And she's sitting across from me. So there will be cheersing and there will be questions. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. So I'm going to open wine and I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and comment in the chat. You know the deal, right? You have me captive. I'm going to be sitting here drinking a glass of wine, talking about the business of interior design for at least a half an hour. So go right ahead and put any of your design-related business questions into the chat, into the comments, whatever. And we'll see what we can do about figuring all of that out and talking it all through together. So what do you guys think? Sarah, do you have more for me today? Mm-hmm. Let's do this thing.
All right.
Like I said, guys, I'm just going to get this wine open.
Yes. Okay. So enrollment closes tonight for the interior design standard. And if you're on the fence, we want to hear your questions.
Yes. So if you haven't registered yet, what in the world is going on? Have you not talked to our amazing alumni about how it has changed their business? Why can't I open this wine? Well, if you haven't, you should go back and watch the last Design Sips episode with our 4 alumni. They were amazing, literally incredible testimonials about what the standard did for their business. I am like full on having a struggle with this wine bottle.
So, there we go.
Sweet success.
That struggle is usually sometimes some viewers' favorite.
The favorite part is me trying to open the wine?
Yeah.
What about the time that you tried to open the wine and hurt yourself?
I literally started bleeding. And I still have yet to learn how to open a bottle of wine.
We need to do some adulting. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Yes. And to all the amazing people who've joined the standard. Oh, Julie Stash is joining us. Hi, join the standard this week.
Hello.
Looking forward to more joy.
Oh, yes. It's coming your way. And not just when we're drinking in Design Sips, but all day long in your business, all the days, not just the Wednesdays. So good, so good.
All right, so let's start with some questions.
Indeed.
All right, is the standard for someone who's been in business for years and already has a large amount of systems and processes in place?
Absolutely. So we've had many, we're having trouble streaming. All right. We have had many designers who are 20 years in business, 30 years in business, 40 years in business do the standard. And what they understand as someone who's been in business that long is that courses, coaches, experts can truly move the needle on profitability and efficiency, right? So someone who's been in business for that long and does have some systems down is going to really understand all those little moments that they see in the standard that really catapult them forward. So it's a great, great tool to just refine and like rev up a business that's rolling. We've also had tons of designers who are just starting out say, I just want to start out on the right foot. So I want to go right back to the beginning of my career and go with a model that has been tried and true, right? Worked on, refined, edited by someone who's been in business for 15 years. So it works, it's incredible, but it does. It works for the newbies and it works for the very seasoned designers that really do have processes in place and things going on. It just revs it up. It's like an intensive, right? It's like an intensive review of your business. And then you see all these little areas where you can just sharpen the pencil and dot that I and cross that T and just bring it up a notch. It's fabulous.
Alrighty. So funny. Christy Cameron Design says, you need this, absolutely a lifesaver. And guests think it's cool. She links to an Amazon, like a cork pop or something.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Something simple so I can open the wine on Design Sips without much drama. I literally bent down and stuck the bottle between my legs right there in the middle. This whole thing. Pretty dress on, but I'm just getting down with my bottle. Gotta open it.
Yep.
It's the only way.
Okay. Is the content pre-recorded or is it live?
So the modules have a pre-recorded introduction from me. So I really walk you through kind of the why of what we're doing, and then tutorials through everything. Every module has swipe files, PDFs, information, voiceovers, walking you through the product, the details, how to do everything. We really went at this from as many directions as we could. Live examples of me like running around with my measuring tape or whatever. We really wanted you to, retain this information and digest it easily and quickly, because we know how busy you are as a design entrepreneur. So I wanted it to, we did video, we did voice, we did the written, the written word, but we really wanted to make it simple to implement. That was our number one goal.
Alrighty. Will this pricing and model work in Canada?
Absolutely. So we have many Canadian designers inside of the standard. And of course, we have designers from all over the world as well. The systems, the processes, the foundation of a design firm, it's irrelevant where it's operating. It's really much more broad than that, right? We're not like into a deep dive on like tax codes or local building codes, right? This is about the business side of interior design and the how you structure your business and then how you execute the process as you go through. So it works anywhere. And we know that because we've had designers going through the standard, again, all over the world with incredible results.
Okay, Christy asks, what's the time frame to get through everything? Trying to get proposals put together ASAP.
Yes. So the standard is rolling out 1 week at a time for 7 weeks. It's the modules that are pre-recorded and all that information that we think tanked and spent so much time on, and every single time we launch, we refine and make better. And then we're doing a live Q&A session every week to go hand in hand with every module that rolls out, to just make sure that you've completely digested it, that you fully understand it, and that you don't have any questions or hesitations as we roll into the next module. As I've said over and over again, if you've been listening, all of this threads together. So we stack that information as we go through the program. We spend a lot of time and effort making sure that they were in the right order and that we were threading through the information as we build on it. So while it's not an instantaneous, you're not going to be able to use the information in the standard tomorrow on a proposal or at a potential client meeting. It is worth fully understanding how everything threads together and fully seeing the concepts and really digesting the principles before you try to go in there and do like a little ad hoc thing. And Melinda Kahn had a really amazing testimonial in the Design Tips episode last week. She was saying she was so excited to get her hands on the design agreement and the flat fee calculator when she first opened the standard last time, or maybe 2 times ago. I can't remember when Melinda joined. But she went in there and she sort of picked, right? She kind of like went to this module and picked, and she went to that module and picked. And she didn't go through it all the way through and get the full understanding of how it all threads together first. And she's a big part of why now we're rolling it out 1 week at a time, so that we are sure that everyone is fully digested it before we layer in the next lesson, so that it's all coming together. And it's a lot more likely that you will have just amazing, incredible results right from the beginning. So Melinda was saying she was hearing in the Facebook group all this success that the designers were having with the program, and she realized just going in and hunting and pecking wasn't serving her business. She went back all the way to the beginning, and she kind of, it's like when the client tries to buy a sofa, they screw it up big time, and then they really trust you because you're an expert. She decided to go back to the beginning and just trust, right? That it was like do the right thing. Oh, we have a pause due to poor connection. We're having special days. You guys with me? Okay. So Melinda went right back to the beginning and went all the way through the program with like full faith and full dove in. And you've got to hear her testimonial. She's like, you guys, I can't even explain to you. Like, it just flows. Everything is just flowing. Like, this business is rocking. Poor connection. Instagram.
You're looking fine.
We're okay. It's just my phone is telling me I'm crazy.
No, it's loading a little. But okay. It's still going. And we're also on live on Facebook and YouTube if
All right, so
one
keep
of
it
your
moving.
connections aren't going well. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so anyway, Melinda said, hunting and pecking through the program really isn't the best way to go about it. So we roll it out one module at a time. Those Facebook Lives are going to guide you through and make sure that everything is really clear as a bell. And then we're going to layer it up. And when you pop out of that 8 weeks or 7 weeks or whatever it is, once it's all done, you're going to be ready to rock. So have patience, my friends.
Yes. And all the content will be delivered by June 1. All the content will be in there.
Correct. And then once you have all the content in June 1, everything is done rolling out, then it's yours to reference and go back to and, you know, train a team member, start them right over in the beginning and have them go through the whole thing, which is what we do, how we train team members. Whatever you need to do, that content is yours for the lifetime of the standard. So as long as the standard exists, which I don't see it going away anytime soon, you are a member forever. So really awesome.
Okay, yeah, Christy says, sound plan. Thanks for the explanation. Much appreciated. I truly do need this.
Awesome. Well, come and join us. We are an incredible community of designers who all completely believe in themselves, know they're going to be in business for the long haul, know that this is their love and their passion. So why not jump in on the standard right now? I mean, it drops tonight. Like, this is it. This is your last chance to hop on board, level up your firm, and see those results for years and years to come.
Christy, if you enroll right now, there might be confetti in honor of you.
I would like that. I would like that. Aside, but I'm going to cover my wine because I don't want wine confetti. Deal?
Okay. Sandra, I'm a new business going from hobby to implementing processes at the moment, so I don't have a lot of data as I only have completed 2 projects. I like the idea of flat fees, but will I be able to realistically use the flat fee calculator if I have no data as yet?
Yes. So knowing that when we did kind of our market research and we were out in the world talking to designers, we knew that some designers are going to have years and years and years of projects to refer back to, right? To help us, help them figure out their metrics for their flat fee calculation, their metrics for their fee estimates, for their furnishings budgets, right? And some designers are brand spanking new or have not been tracking their data and don't really have that information to rely on. Now, I have shown many designers in the past, and I will show this class this time. A lot of times you do have that data, it's just scaring you, but I can help you find it and I can help you reference it. We really walk through it hand in hand and we break it down and make it very, very simple. But if you literally have no data and you literally haven't done this before and you are just going to dive in with your feet first, come on down, because we have case studies and we have a sample example project for you to be able to create the structure that you need to make this work. It has worked for time and time again for brand new newbies. And again, I'm going to keep saying this. Go back to that alumni design tips. They were coming straight out of different careers and jumping into design, and they were able to figure out how to price their projects profitably and to give them enough time and coverage to do their job beautifully. So we can do it. We've done it before and we can do it for you.
Okay.
Good.
Do we need to have certain software to use the templates you provide?
So if you want to use the template that you literally click download, and you drop our entire processes into your business, then I would highly suggest you consider using Asana. It's a task management system that we use. It's kind of the backbone of our business. If you already have a task management system that you just love, of course, we have everything soft, easy to swipe. You can copy and paste right out of Asana and into whatever program you use. Absolutely, not a problem. We wanted to be as flexible as possible because we're not selling Asana. We are trying to give you the keys to a really happy and successful, profitable and joyful, extremely professional interior design firm. That's the goal. That's what we're looking at, people.
Okay. Does the formula work regardless of location and demographic? I've moved from Chicago area to Central Illinois.
Oh, absolutely. You can use this program not only from coast to coast in the United States, but around the world. We have members all over Europe, South America, Africa, like we're all over the place. An amazing, amazing group of entrepreneurs that are all communicating and supporting one another in our community, that have all done the standard and all decided to invest in themselves and improve their business and, of course, their life by making their business joyful and profitable and giving them time to, you know, have interests and have other things to do with their lives. It's a good thing.
Okay, Manuela, congrats.
Manuela, welcome to the Interior Design Standard. We are going to knock your socks off. I guarantee it.
Yes, Manuela, I've been seeing you showing up in
Nice.
different places. I'm so
Awesome.
happy you enrolled.
So thrilled. Thank you for joining us. We're thrilled to have you. Cannot wait to introduce you to the whole crew. They are in the group. They are introducing themselves. They are getting to know one another. They are already working through the standard because you know what, Manuel? You logged in and you're in. You are in module 1. It's already live. Like people are already leveling up their businesses right now, and you can too.
Okay, I love it. Christy she's on the fence. I can tell. She's coming at us with some questions. I love it. Is there a huge learning curve with Asana in implementing your offering?
A learning curve in Asana. Well, so of course, which is why we did a tutorial and walked you through it every single step of the way. So we're not just throwing software at you and saying, go learn it and then come back. We are giving you a voiceover walkthrough of it. We have done a masterclass on Asana. That's a great start. I believe you can find recordings of that on our YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So that's a great place to start. And then inside the standard, we take it so much deeper and walk you through exactly how to set everything up via video. And then we also have all kinds of resources for you.
And this time we added a Zoom just about implementing Asana.
Awesome.
Yeah, a live call for the whole class. So that's going to be, if you have any follow-up questions, like we're here for you. You're not going to be doing it alone.
Correct. And there's no man left behind. Like, it's just not how we roll. You can ask around the alumni crew. Like if you're struggling with something, if there's a piece of this that just can't seem to click, we are going to get on the phone with you. We're going to get on Zoom with you. We're going to talk it through in the community calls. We're going to talk it through in the community chat. We're going to get on the phone with you. We're going to get on email with you. Like no man is left behind. There's no standard member that just goes, I just can't figure that part out. Like it's not how it works. We are a community of designers who are deciding to be excellent together, right? Just to give you some Luann moment. It's just about leveling the entire thing up. Ooh, I hear somebody else. I just saw joined. Bring it, baby. Welcome. We are going to knock your socks off. Promise.
Okay.
Right? I'm giving you guys sparkles. Oh, in my wine.
Wait, so when it says joined, it means they're joining the Instagram.
Oh, shit.
So
welcome to the Instagram.
Yes, but if you join, guys, you will get non-wine confetti.
There'll be wine-free confetti and a celebration, and I don't know, maybe your business will be catapulted like 10 years ahead of where it is now because we've already done all that trial and error. We've made all those amazing and expensive mistakes, right? We've just done it about every which way that a design firm could possibly do it. I'm a person who just like researches and tries something and tracks the data and checks the metrics and goes back to the numbers and tries it again, you know, like just like a little completely stubborn nutcase, just ramming my head against the wall until something works. And then when it works and things start to get into flow, it felt too weird to save it all for myself. So that's how the standard got born. It's time to share the love. So, okay, so every single person who joined the Instagram, you need to now join the standard. Like, obviously.
I threw confetti.
I threw confetti. Just jump on.
And now's the time. I hear a lot of people saying they're going to join later, but that's the price could possibly go up.
Well, we keep throwing so much effort into it and so many resources in it, and we keep leveling up the customer service and the connection and the care and the community. So there is a point where it will have to go up to support and sustain all of that, because we're just deepening and rounding out. So it's really, really important to jump on right now. Also, if you heard from those alumni, every single one of them has completely gotten back their investment in the program. And we call it an investment because it is literally, it's like going to college. It's investing in your future. We all know those who went to college make more money in the long run. And I've heard so many designers say that this is like a business school for interior designers because it is so leveling up your business that there's just no way that you're not going to make that money back, right? We all know we go to a master class, we invest in a coach, we go and we, read a really good book about marketing, or we read a really great book about how to, value-based fees. I don't know, all the things that the billion business books and conferences and experts and masterminds and coaches and conferences that I've gone to, I have it all in there. And then I take the best of it and I put it into the standard and I put it on a silver platter and hand it to you. All right. So the standard is a culmination of all of these years of researching and editing and trying and weighing and editing and revising. It's all of this, and it's all ready for you. All right.
Okay. Will we have lifetime access for anything you add after we sign up?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that we don't give you like a timestamp. So for instance, if you join today, which I know you will, I don't want you to have the 2021 model of how to run an amazing interior design firm, and then say 2022, some amazing software, or I go to some incredible conference, or I hire an incredible efficiency expert, and we level up something amazing in our firm. Of course, I'm going to turn right around and bring it to you. And I don't want you to get stuck in a time warp, right? So in order to make that possible, and in order to keep doing what I always do, refine, iterate, edit, improve, right? All those little details, I have to keep you close. We have to stay part of a community, and I have to continue to give you all the upgrades that I'm going to naturally bring to my business year after year after year. So once a standard member, always a standard member. That's it. We're going to give it all to you every single time we launch. We're going to upgrade the standard, and we're going to roll it right back out to our alumni. So go get in there. The faster you get it in there, the faster you get it implemented, the money's going to be rolling through the door, and you're going to feel this incredible sense of community with the alumni inside the standard. They are an amazing crew.
Yes, and it's as if you're part of our team and our firm, and when we have a process, we roll it out to the whole team. A new updated something, everyone gets it.
Exactly. So you're like design family.
Yep. Okay. I don't know if I asked this, but I am a one-woman show. Is this right for me? Oh,
yes. So a one-woman show is absolutely amazing in the standard. One of our original betas was a one-woman show at the time. And I think we picked up freelancers occasionally as needed, probably some CAD outsourcing and things like that. And she has been like our confidant, our super fan, an incredible person that is always there giving us incredible feedback on the standard, really helping us level up and make it amazing as a beta tester. She was in on it from the ground level. As a one-woman show, she is telling me she is so much more profitable, so much more organized, confident about her fees, which was a major place of insecurity for her. And then also just able to, work her day, put it down and go live her life and come back to it and know exactly what got done, what didn't get done, where she is in the process, handling multiple large jobs all by herself. And again, I think she outsources some CAD and some bookkeeping, which, is normal, but really, really locked down processes, clarity, efficiency. That's even more important if you're doing it all yourself, because there are a million tasks, right? In interior design, there's a million things to do. So when you're on your own doing it, you really have to be triple locked down. So yeah, it's a great program for that. Yep. As well as whole teams. So if you do have a team, don't forget the standard is yours. You're the CEO. You own it, but you are absolutely going to share that with your team. There is no point in you knowing all this and having it all figured out and not having the standard just go ahead and train your team for you. So, what a lot of our people do, they either go through it with the entire team as the modules roll out, or they go through it themselves, really internalize it, and then roll it out to their team as training. So you decide, whatever works best for you.
Okay. How long is each module?
So the modules are no more than a 10-minute video. Most of them are like 5 minutes.
Per lesson.
Per lesson. Sorry, those videos per lesson. So the modules have multiple lessons. The lessons have a little video snip and then often a download or maybe a voiceover walkthrough of a tutorial or a swipe file that you can grab. It's all quite digestible. We didn't want to make anything crazy lengthy or detailed. We really wanted to break it down into bite-sized chunks. So we rewatched the entire interior design standard earlier this week as an exercise of just refining and making sure that everything was edited and up to par and everything looks great. And, you know, there's no little like edits or tweaks that we made that we need to update in the videos. And it was, you know, it's again, little bite-sized chunks and it does go by pretty quick. It's not like we're not trying to flood you with information that you have to then parse through and figure out what to do what with. There's nothing in there that's like extra extraneous, not part of making your business amazing right now. So that's it.
Okay. Looking to better define our brand. Is that something we could get help and support with in the group?
Defining the brand? Yeah, so we definitely talk about marketing in the standard. We talk a lot about, you know, standing in your space, knowing who you are, speaking with one clearly defined brand voice, and having that brand voice thread through from your potential client process to your marketing to even all the way through your full service process, like staying on brand the whole way through. And then we talk a lot about marketing, systematizing it, automating it, you know, finding ways for a small business to really amp up marketing without spending a fortune or outsourcing it. So it's a great, yeah, definitely can sharpen your marketing inside the standard. Absolutely.
Nice. Liz says, can't wait, starting module 1 tonight.
Yay! Congrats. So thrilled.
Yes, super excited. Okay. Does the design process workflow and automation also include the standard communications you recommend at key points? I've heard this reference before, but wanted to confirm.
Yes. So we are obsessed with clarity as far as our clients are concerned. So the standard really came from me struggling with clients that weren't behaving by the rules. They weren't doing it how I needed them to do it, or there was some stuff was going wrong, right? I was just like struggling. And what I realized was they came to me. I'm the expert, right? I do design over and over and over and over again for many years. They need me to show them how it's done and what happens next and what's expected of them, right? I'm supposed to be the one who walks them through that. So we went all the way back to the beginning with a mindset coach, a business strategist, a lawyer, and myself. And we really think tanked how to make the design process absolutely joyful to the clients and to me. And then all the way through, we communicate what are the expectations, what's happening next, what's expected of them, what's the timeline, what's the process, what's going on, all the way through the program. So it's in our onboarding, it's in our marketing, and then all the way through the full service process. Like as we're going through, the clients are getting a weekly email every single Friday, come hell or high water. And that email gives them a current moment's, you know, status of what's going on right now, next meetings, open items, things we need from them, things we're working on right now. And then we also have these like kind of intro emails at the front of each phase of the design project to remind them of what's expected of them, what's needed, what are the, you know, expectations, all the things. So again, we went over the design agreement in the beginning. I did the sales presentation. I walked them through it. We looked each other in the eye and talked it through. But then they need to be reminded. They're not going to memorize my business structure. So you continue to remind them of what's happening next. And it really does smooth everything out.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Okay. A question we get often is some designers don't offer full service offerings, or they do that, but they also offer packages. Mm-hmm. Could the process be helpful for designers like that?
Absolutely. Especially if you're offering packages, you really want to make sure that you have done your deep dive research and that you are 100% confident that the price that you have on those packages is going to lead to profitability. In addition, you want to make sure that you are setting clear boundaries on any number of edits or revisions or communication. All of those things need to be clearly defined. And so you can use those principles of the standard in full service, online design, build, renovate, and then of course you can apply them to your packages as well.
Awesome. Okay, what are you going to be covering in the live calls?
The live calls are going to be week by week by week, and they're going to be in tandem with each module. So for instance, the first module that's live right now, if you sign on, is Tools and Tech. And so our first live call is, I think, this Friday.
Yeah.
And we'll be going over Tools and Tech. And then it just rolls out module after module. And of course, it's an open forum question and answer program. So we will always be able to, you can always get to us via our Facebook group and or email if you have other questions and outside of that one module, and we can talk anything through at any time with you.
Okay.
All right.
I've just started using my Doma. Does the standard work with any project management system, or would we have to use yours? Any project management system will work inside of the design standard. So we wanted to really make sure that we weren't just servicing Ivy clients or my Doma clients or studio designer clients or whatever, that we were really looking at an entire industry of interior designers rising up together and running better businesses. So we were really careful to make sure that we were giving you business structure, we were giving you all the tools, the swipe files, the language, and that you can go and use them within any of your preferred software. Okay. Do the pricing guidelines include market-specific info for major areas, i.e. Boston? No, so we do not get into market-specific details because we're really looking at process, procedure. We're looking at business structure, pricing model. We're not looking at, for instance, a resource list of to-the-trade-only vendors in Boston. Now, that's not to say that you couldn't get inside the Facebook community, connect with other Boston designers, and put together a best resource guide for inside of that. There's a lot of conversations. There's a lot of little spin-off groups that are building up inside of the alumni Facebook group, local designers getting together or designers with 20 years of experience getting together and having kind of a meeting of the minds. So definitely you can look for that locality inside of the Facebook community. And it's amazing because then you'll be speaking to someone who's apples to apples with your business, who is also at the level of business that they would invest in something like the standard, that they believe in themselves to this level, that they can level up their business and are truly running in an efficient and joyful way. So it's an amazing community from that standpoint. Yep, and I'm seeing a lot of new standard members on Design Sip. So hey, everyone. So good to see you. Welcome, and thank you for joining. I cannot wait to see you Friday. We'll be in the live Q&A. Yep. Awesome. Okay, does the standard teach how to get more clients? So we absolutely cover marketing, going out there and getting those new clients, and then all the way through potential client process, making sure that you don't just meet them, but you sign them, and then all the way through to the end, whether you really are making sure they have an incredible experience and you're asking for their repeat business and their referrals. Yes, all the way through. I'm getting slightly distracted and looking at where our new members are from, but like a ton of, 3 Great Britain. Awesome. New Zealand, we're just worldwide, guys. Global. You want to get it. We went global. This. Yes, you definitely want to get in on this community. There's no better time than right now to start being more efficient, more joyful, and more profitable, right? We had, again, at Design Sets with our alumni, we had this great conversation, and there was a theme of the only thing I regret is that I didn't join sooner because my business has just been completely transformed. So, yeah. It's really true. Amazing. Yes. Okay. What's the refund policy if I'm not satisfied? So I'm so sure that this is going to change your business and your life and that you are just going to love it. But I'm looking for implementers. I'm looking for people who are really serious about leveling up their business. So if you implement the standard and
use it for 90 days and you're not satisfied, reach out to me and I will give you a full refund. Just like that. Totally guaranteed.
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay. So if they're still on the fence,
Yes.
what should they do?
So if you're still on the fence, I want you to drop a question right here because I'm right here right now and I can answer whatever it is that's causing you hesitation right now. Put your questions in there. And if you're being a little bit shy, you can DM me as well. I am going to be out and about. We are going to have a nice evening. I'm probably going to pop back on and check in on you all, answer some questions, and just touch base because it's the last day. You guys, this is it. This is the last day to literally change your business for good for the rest of your life, right? The standard is yours forever. This community is yours forever. We are leveling up this industry one design firm at a time, and yours is next. Do not miss this opportunity. We close tonight.
Yes. And I do want to mention one more thing about our design community. Like in the Facebook group, we are sharing email drafts to clients. We're helping each other figure out tough questions and figuring out the verbiage. Like it's really
It's meaty.
such a bonus.
Oh, there's so much conversation going on inside the Facebook group because even though we have an incredible structure and an incredible template and a lot of drafts of how to respond to this objection, how to respond to this question, like a lot of templates in there for all that kind of stuff, that managing the client relationship. But new questions always come up. That's the nature of life, right? So we use the Facebook group as kind of that first moment where we get in there and we think tank it together, we talk it through as a community, and then of course we come up with the best possible response, and we're gonna snag that and make sure that it's in the standard for all of the rest of you that are just coming on board fresh. Yep. You see how this works? We start leveling up, we start sharing what we have, but then we all start to level up together, and it just becomes like sequential, I don't know, squared, it becomes, there's a word for it, where the sum of its parts are worth more than they are separate.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know that word? Anyway, there's a synergy, right? Where the sum of its parts are worth more than them separate. So there's a synergy to this community that just starts to catapult forward even faster, right? And it's CEO mastermind level sharing of experiences and wins and encouragement and, how to deal with all the things. Hey guys, what's going on? I see you all. I see you out there. Cheers. I know. What's going on?
Okay. Well, I think that's the questions we have for today.
Awesome. All right, you all. Cheers to you. Cheers to your business. I want to specifically say welcome to our new community. Thank you for those of you who have joined us. And the rest of you who are on the fence, reach out, get in touch. We want to have you in our community because we are all going to be catapulting our businesses forward together, and we do not want you to miss this. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
I know.